right, party people, this is Jeremy from Jambalaya Plays Games. We're still at the Osprey booth. We're talking to Christian Waters once again, and now we're talking about Lost Expedition, which was a huge game last year. And we're going to give you a quick overview. It's already an award-winning game. It's got a Dice Tower
seal of approval.
Dice Tower seal of approval. I played it. I love this game, but I want everybody to know about it who has no idea. Solo co-op stuff. So let's just get right to it.
Okay. Well, first off, this game plays beautifully co-op, beautifully solo, beautifully competitive. It's just great. But the idea is that you are leading an expedition through the Amazon in the 1920s in search of the lost city of El Dorado. So basically your goal is to get your meeple from here to here with at least one member of your expedition left alive.
That's not so simple.
It's not simple at all.
Not so simple.
It's not so simple at all. So what you're going to do is you're going to shuffle up these cards.
Okay.
These cards. These are your event cards. Yeah. Basically, it's what happens to you as you walk through the jungle in the morning.
Right.
You're going to put them down. You're going to organize them for the morning expedition in numerical order, and you're going to resolve them. There are 3 color icons on each card, and of course, I don't have a blue one. Let me give me one. I'll find it real quick.
Oh,
there you go. That's fine. That's fine. So let's say. So the red ones, you pick which one you want to do.
Right.
The yellow one, you have to do.
Right.
And the blue one, you can do if you want. You don't have to. You can skip. All right. If an icon is black, you gain.
Right.
If it's hollow, if it's white, you lose. And there's about, there's like 75 cards in here.
Right.
Most of them will hurt you.
Right.
Just as the jungle will hurt you, they will
hurt
hurt
you. Make some pretty tough decisions right away.
It is a game of making the least worst decision, and part of what you're going to do is manipulate this board as you go. So, for instance, this one is easy. I could, for instance, gain 2 bullets, 2 ammunition, or I could pick up some expertise. The compass means you have expertise in navigation. The leaf means you have expertise in jungle survival. And the tent is camping. And that's valuable because when you have to spend some of that stuff, like if you look at this card, I have to spend 2 camping expertise.
Yeah.
Well, you go to the person with the camping, and you have to take something from her. Sorry. There you go. So Bessie's good at camping. She's got 1 health. To spend 2 health would kill her.
Okay.
Isabella is, so if I had a card in my hand, then I could play the card instead of hurting my expedition member.
Right.
So here, for instance, I'll pick up this one's easy. I'm going to pick up the expertise.
Yeah.
Because it's so versatile, I can use it for navigation, jungle, or camping. So it's time to go to this one. I could get some food. I could skip over this card, or I could pick up some more expertise. This card looks nasty.
Yeah, it looks really nasty.
Except that there's a move icon. Those are really rare, so I actually don't want to skip over. What I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to pick up the food.
Right.
I'm going to get some food. And this one, I'm going to spend 2 foods.
Now this is all kind of not negotiated between the players, but this is all like, hey, what are we doing? How do we keep these
you know what,
alive?
Jeremy, I'm sorry, I was doing this in solo mode.
Yeah.
But yes, in a co-op mode, we would be making these decisions as a team.
Right.
And you'd be amazed how detailed and heated the discussions get. Yeah. And by the way, one person is the leader
for the day.
For the day.
Right.
And so that if you just can't make a decision, hey dudes, I'm the leader.
Yeah.
I get the last word.
All right.
All right. So for this one, I'm going to spend the food, but I get to move my meeple.
Yeah.
This one, I have to do it. I'll skip over the 2 cards.
Right.
So I'm here. Ow, 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 ow.
Right.
I have to spend 2 campings. But I have 1 of my expedition cards.
Yes, you do.
So I can do that.
1.
But I still have to kill Isabella. I still have to kill Bessie. Because she only had 1 health.
Yeah, Bessie's gone.
Damn, Bessie is gone. And you just work through all the cards that way.
By the way, you have to learn how to part with these people and kind of keep going.
Honestly, when I play, I decide who's going to go first.
Right.
I decide who I'm going to kill off first. So you work through the cards.
Yep.
You try to get your meeple. It's morning. After you're done, you have to spend some food at the end of every day. And that's important because when you run out of food, you have to spend health.
Okay.
And health is what keeps your people alive.
Right.
You swip it to evening. You deal out your cards. Again, you lay down another track, except this time you you go down in the order that you're dealing them rather than numerically.
Right.
And you play through. Okay. I think I probably win 1 out of 7 games.
Yeah, I want to say out of 10, I think we won
And
we won once.
Yeah, and
we won once.
you come so close,
yeah,
and you just can't quite do it.
But it's beautiful, it's brutal, so it's fine. But it is a fun adventure along the way. The cards make you feel like as you're going from 1 to like 50 or so, like it gets harder. The events get more, action packed. This game embraces themes so much, and that's why I love it. But yeah, you can do the solo, and you can do a cooperative.
You can do 2 teams too. You
right.
Can,
that's right.
Divide up, and you're running 2 tracks at the same time.
Yes.
And now in September we have the game's first expansion. And what that'll do is that adds 4 packs of cards that you can just either shuffle one in, you can shuffle all of them in, and they add to the card. So if one of them is you're going to get a new character. You're going to get Ren 1010, or Renty as he is in the character.
Okay.
Now that means that the dog could die.
Right.
The dog could die. We're having big debates right now whether or not the dog should die or just run away.
No. He's got to die. You got to feel the pain. You got to feel the pain. You got to feel the pain.
That's exactly what I say.
All right, so you said that's September. What is that shipping at? MSRP for that?
20. It's 20.
Wow.
Don't quote me on that. I think
Wow,
it's
comfortable pricing. This game is really worth every dollar. Small package, big game. Once again, this is Lost Expedition by Osprey Games, and I'm with Christian Waters. Thank you for your time.
My pleasure.
Please stay tuned to JambalayaPlaysGames.com for more coverage of Origins.